San Francisco. Today, it's one of America's most iconic, prosperous cities. But in 1906, it's almost destroyed by a deadly earthquake. A disaster that will launch an invention that changes global finance forever. Branch banking. And it's only possible because one banker is prepared to walk through fire to save a city.
Bankers today, of course, don't have the best reputation, and deservedly so. But one banker who is kind of a hero of bankers would be A.P. Giannini.
1876, San Jose, California. Giannini is 6 years old. His father, Luigi, arrived in America with nothing. Now he's a successful farmer. But a day laborer, hired to help with the harvest, is about to change everything.
There was a dispute between the two men about the amount of money the laborer had earned. The man left angry. He came back a week later.
At 6 years old, Giannini's life is torn apart. His family sinks into poverty.
His mother was left a widow with young sons in a strange country where she had no family, no resources, no nothing. But he pulled himself together, he watched his mother pull herself together, and they went on and they made a new life.
Giannini's mother remarries. With his new stepfather, Giannini builds a business, buying and selling produce within San Francisco's Italian community. He's so successful, he retires aged just 30. But Giannini is soon restless.
This was a man of tremendous energy and passion, and he needed something to do. And fate handed him something to do.
On his stepfather's death, Giannini inherits his seat on the board of a savings and loan bank, a business he knows nothing about.
He realized that the board of directors were not willing to support small business people who just needed a small amount of money, most of whom were immigrants who were starting with nothing.
Giannini can't forget his own struggle out of poverty.
Many of our greatest inventions are very personal. They're personal in that I want to do something to make sure that other people do not have to suffer the way that I had to suffer.
His idea was give the little guy a shot, right? Before that, it was bankers would just loan to people they knew, right? Other rich people.
Giannini wants to offer banking to all, providing savings and loans for the masses, not just the elite.
The story is that he left that board of directors meeting and said, I'm going to start a bank. Tell me how to do it.
He has this idea that, no, the little guy with this business idea, I'll give him some cash so that he can make his own way and get his piece of the American dream, and in turn pay me back with a little interest.
Giannini names his business the Bank of Italy. He sets out to persuade first-time depositors to trust him with their money.
These were people who came to California with their life savings sewn into a belt or hidden in a jar. And quite a few people took him up on it. He received $8,000 in deposits on the very first day.
The Bank of Italy is a runaway success in a rapidly expanding San Francisco.
Very much about assessing the needs of the customer and meeting those needs. Prior to A.P. Giannini, banking services were given in terms of the banking's terms. A.P. Giannini turned that around.